Hello everyone, it's the Trip Keeper here. I wanted to create this journal to document how Prozac helps me, and for anyone else taking the medication to join the ride along with me. This might be a one-time thing, or I might continue it weekly, I don't know yet. I have to see the reception from this video, and maybe you viewers can help me out a little. I started taking Prozac this week in the beginning of January. I'm actually kinda glad that I started now, because it'll be easier to just keep track of how it's affecting me from the start of the year to the end of the year. I finally got the balls to go to the psychiatrist for my anxiety, and they ended up telling me that I have anxiety with mild depression. I get depressed sometimes, but it's not really a problem like the anxiety is. The psychiatrist gave me a script of Prozac and also propranolol for my anxiety symptoms, not my actual anxiety. So the shaking and sweating is lessened, but not the actual anxiety. What's funny about that is something I will bring up later. The doctor put me on 10 milligrams of Prozac to start for the first week and said to take 20 milligrams after that. The first day was incredible. My mood was lifted, I felt no anxiety, and I was just straight up happy to be alive. That whole day nothing bothered me, and I thought this is what it was going to feel like until the Prozac spread out through my entire body in 4 to 6 weeks. Well, I was wrong. It seems after the first day my anxiety got pretty bad. I felt a lot more stressed than usual, and that is one of my biggest problems I have in life. I feel very stressed out a lot. It felt heightened at times throughout the day, and I was panicking about stuff that didn't really call for panicking. The first day I took 5-HTP, forgetting that is a big no-no when on SSRIs. I was taking it as a supplement for a couple weeks before getting Prozac. Usually I would get extremely worried about something like that, but I wasn't, and I was just super happy. I'm just glad that happened the first day because I probably would have been stressed from that any day after. Now, what's funny about the propranolol that I mentioned in the beginning is that I got extreme night sweats early on in the week, and it was when I took the propranolol at around 7 p.m. Before taking these medications, I would get night sweats, but it was not bad. This night, though, was insane. I woke up and my neckline looked like it was dropped in a bucket full of water, and parts of my comforter had wet spots. This was when I fell asleep for less than an hour. I must have panicked while I was sleeping, but I don't remember having any nightmares. I also get sleep paralysis occasionally, and the social worker at the doctor's office I go to said that it could be panic attacks I'm having in my sleep. I never thought of that being the case, but it definitely does make sense. Anyway, sweating like that was just nasty. I realized after that I won't take any propranolol a couple hours before bed. It could have been the Prozac, but I feel it makes more sense being the propranolol. A couple days into the Prozac, I started to feel like I was detaching from reality. I decided to start watching The Sopranos again and was listening to videos at work about the show. I felt comfort in listening to these videos, shout out to Pure Kino by the way. But whenever I would not have it on or not talking to my coworker on the phone, I felt a complete sense of dread all over me. On my short drive home after work on one of those days, I had my playlist playing and Wish You Were Here by Pink Floyd came on. It was a gloomy and rainy day, so that just added to the mood. As I was driving with this song playing, I saw an old woman walking a dog, and for some reason, I just felt so scared and disturbed. I turned that song off fast and put a Sopranos video back on. I instantly felt better from doing this. This might be TMI, but oh well. I'm also currently experiencing a low sex drive. I'm still getting horny and stuff, but women just aren't interesting to me right now like they usually are. I saw that could be a side effect, but I don't know how long something like this will last. So looking back at my first week, I definitely feel a change in my life, and it is not placebo. In the morning when I get to work, I get so sad and I just want to go home. But once I'm there for an hour or so, I feel a lot better. It's like my mind flips a switch from bad to good. It just feels so weird. I also feel a lot more tired and fatigued, and I already am tired from working at my job every day, so that definitely is not helping. My job is very physical and I have to walk 10 miles a day basically, so being tired and fatigued is not good. Eating is fine, I have no trouble doing that, and I don't get nausea. The psychiatrist said that could be a side effect, and it's actually pretty common. I just really don't want to feel this detached from reality feeling anymore. I know I have to wait for the medicine to really start working, but every day other than day 1 and occasionally some parts throughout the rest of the days has not been good. I'm gonna ride this thing out and hopefully get better. I will try to keep updating you on this, and like I said, I don't know if this is gonna be a one-time thing or if I'll actually stick with it, so if I do or don't, I'll see you next time.